Hey everyone, Tony D with a Hollywood hot take. Ruby Rose exits the CW's Batwoman DC series to recast iconic lead role for season 2. This according to Deadline. Um, According to the article, this is a shocker. Ruby Rose, the star of CW's freshman drama series Batwoman, is leaving Warner Brothers. I don't think there's much of a mystery here. Okay, first off, let's dissect what little we have here. Um, DC series to recast iconic lead role. Batwoman's not very iconic in my view. She is. If you said DC series to recast knockoff superhero role, you might be a little closer to the truth. Iconic means their own thing, right? Batman is iconic. Batwoman, not iconic. Sorry. Wonder Woman is iconic because Wonder Woman was her own thing. Wonder Man would not be iconic. That would just be, kind of a knockoff. So let's be real what this character is. This character was a knockoff of Batman, and the Get Woke, Go Broke crowd decided to latch onto her because everybody's doing woke Hollywood stuff, right? This is a shocker. It's not a shocker. Ruby Rose has a movie career, a real movie career. She was in a bunch of different movies, including the John Wick series, where her character survived, by the way, and it will probably be back in another sequel. So, Ruby Rose has a real career. She doesn't need this CWBS, in my view. I would totally quit this show. This show is doing poorly. Why would she stay on to the end? You don't want to be associated with the end, okay? If the show had quietly died, as it should have, because it was a ratings nightmare, if the show just quietly died and she went her merry way, everybody would have forgotten about it and she could have gone on to star in something else. Now that they're insisting on doing another season of fail, I guess, Bat fail, oh no, yeah, she is smart to bail, in my view. And they call this freshman drama series. Oh yeah, Batwoman's a drama series. Batwoman's not, it's a superhero series. It's not a drama. There's no drama in this. It's a comic book. I mean, it's comic book drama, I guess, but geez. Yeah, you make it more important than it is, in my view. The fact, I mean, think about that. You have the lead actress is leaving a series that's been renewed. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. It makes zero sense. It shows you that even Ruby Rose knows, holy cow, they won't let this thing die. They won't let this thing become good. They're determined to, I guess, piss away money, throw, as they say, good money after bad. And she of course says what you'd expect her to say. I've made a very difficult decision not to return to Batwoman next season. It's not a difficult decision. She's protecting her career. She was injured during season 1. That's probably a lot of reason for it. And it's just in my view, a bad show. It's just a terrible show. The ratings go down, down, and down. Why would you continue to try to do this show? And the poor woman got injured on it. That's the worst part. I mean, if she'd been injured on a good show, at least you could say, well, I sacrificed my vertebrae for something good. But, I mean, this is just a train wreck. And how are you going to recast her? CW, really? You're that desperate to keep this show going that you're going to get a second actress to play, we'll show the boys how we could do superheroes. Look, you don't change leads and expect people to come across. All the Ruby Rose fans are going to leave the show, that's for sure. So you can look forward to even worse ratings unless you get. I don't even know who we could get at this point that would make this show watchable. I guess you could get like the biggest name in Hollywood. I guess you could get like Scarlett Johansson, but I don't think she's going to do this. According to the woke people you seem to listen to, you're going to have to get an actual gay woman to play Batwoman. So I'm not sure how many super popular gay actresses there are. I'm sure there's a handful. Is Rosario Dawson gay? Is she gay? I don't even know. I don't keep track of this stuff. Who cares? Who cares? I get the most famous lesbian you can, I guess. I mean, what else are you going to do? But there's no secret here. Ruby Rose has a movie career, and she needs to protect it. And this TV show isn't helping her. The CW is, it's the B movies of the TV networks. The stuff is watchable, but like you don't have to watch it. It's the kind of stuff like you put on for noise, in my view. Like I don't want to, I don't seek out, and I like superheroes. I like superhero stuff, and I don't seek this out because it's not at a level that, I have to watch it. And it's also not Batman. More not Batman. More not Batman. That's your main problem, CW. You haven't done a Batman TV show. Just do a Batman TV show. What's so hard about that? The whole reason they created all these other shows, the whole reason people are interested in Gotham and Pennyworth and Batwoman and Harley and all these characters is one simple reason. Batman. See, and the reason you do the Batman show first is when you do all these other spin-offs, people go, oh yeah, I love Batman. I'd love to see a spin-off with Batwoman. She was on the Batman show. Instead, you've done it backwards. And eventually, you're going, I guess, to lead into a probably the big fight over at Warner Brothers is the movie people won't let the TV people have Batman, right? Because they want to cast a humongous star to be Batman in the movies, and that guy won't be playing him in the TV show. That's part of the problem, right? The TV and movies, they're two different things. It's two different pay scales. It's two different everything. It's two different levels of money. You get your A team for the movies, you get your B team for the CW, in my view. And that's not to knock any people who are on the B team. Part of the reason you get on the B team is it's just luck. It has nothing to do with talent. It's just you haven't gotten the parts that would have made you famous. I mean, there are plenty of talented people out there that aren't famous at all. So I'm not knocking their talent at all. But that being said, that's the way Hollywood looks at things. The big money was in movies. I mean, who knows anymore? Maybe that's changing, and it should change, in my view. If I ran the studio, I would say, listen, let's build up a guy who will be Batman on the TV show, and then bring him into a movie. I think fans would adore it. I think you'd be building a brand that you would have more control of because you would start with a very talented actor who was relatively unknown and build him up. And I think most actors, if you treat them right, most people, if you treat them right, they're very, very appreciative of opportunities. Anyhow, that's my 10 cents on Batwoman. I just had to weigh in because everybody's talking about Batwoman again. It's just a train wreck you can't look away from. Now, if you excuse me, I have to go strangle a tiny little dog.